Hey, welcome back guys. So today on this video, we are talking about your Deal Machine account, and more specifically, I'm going to quickly answer a question I keep getting a lot on my other video, and that is, how do you find a foreclosure list with your Deal Machine account? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off guys, real quick video, not too many steps involved, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But why would you want to find a list of foreclosures with Deal Machine anyways? Well, that's pretty easy. If you're running an online business doing wholesaling real estate, you know that it's important to spend your marketing budget going after the most motivated sellers, and a foreclosure list is one of those lists. Whatever the case is, it's a pretty easy process. It's handled here in your Deal Machine account. Check my video description. I'll try to leave the written instructions there as well. But I've already logged into my Deal Machine, and this is the home screen. Now here on the home screen, if you want to go ahead and find a list of foreclosures, first you need to go ahead and choose the area. So you can choose by zip code, city, or county. So that's really going to depend on the area you're working in. If you're working in a populated area like Miami, you can usually just search by a zip code, and there's going to be plenty of transactions in there. However, if you're working in a rural area, like say maybe Wyoming, you may need to go ahead and zoom out to the city or even to the county to have enough transactions. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and just type in a zip code. Okay, once you've typed in the zip code or the area, go ahead and click on the area. So right here. Okay, you can see Deal Machine's going to go ahead and start filtering out all the properties in that area. So for in this particular zip code, there are about 14,000 different properties that are registered on Deal Machine. So we need to filter that out. The cool thing about Deal Machine, if you're looking for a foreclosure list, you can click right here on quick filters, and then you're just going to go ahead and scroll down. Okay, and you want to look for this one right here, pre-foreclosures. Okay, now you're going to see it's going to drop that down to a smaller list. Let's see, it looks like 25. So that's a pretty small list to go ahead and market to. So maybe you want to go ahead and choose a county if you don't have a big enough list. So let's go ahead and change this up to, let's say, Multnomah. So here is a county. All right, now it's going to go ahead and start processing again. Okay, now you can see this list, it jumped up to 491. So that's a pretty good size list. You can go ahead and start marketing to that. However, if it happens to be a huge list, like say maybe you're working in Los Angeles County, you can filter that down. So first off, you can go ahead and go after your property type. So if you like going after single families, go ahead and just check that off, single family. Or if you like going after condos, you can go ahead and choose condos, or maybe both. Also, you can go ahead and choose by the estimated price. So estimated value. If you're generally doing wholesale real estate for properties that are between 200 and 500, you can go ahead and put that in here. That way you're not going to be going after $1 million homes if you don't have a cash buyer for that type of property. So we'll do 200,000, and let's go up to 500,000. Okay, now you're going to see it start to populate, and see here. Okay, so now there's 261 properties, and you can keep filtering this out more. You click on more. Okay, generally what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to owner type, and then here on corporate owned. So usually I like to work with individual owners. So I'm going to click on no. So that way there's not going to be any LLCs or corporations in my list. So we had 261, and that dropped it down to 142, and you can keep filtering it down even more. So click here on more. Okay, once you click on more filters, generally what I'm going to do, if I'm looking for a highly motivated list, I'm going to go here to owner type again, and then here on owner location. So if I'm trying to build up a really motivated list, I'll go here to absentee owner and confirm, and let's see what we have. So that's going to go ahead and drop it down to 28. So these are properties that have some sort of a foreclosure on the property, and these owners are out of state. So they're more likely to go ahead and sell the property just because it's having some sort of financial difficulty, and they're in a different state. So for them to come back to Oregon, it's going to take a lot of money because of flights, and then maybe moving things around and trying to find somebody to buy the property. So this I would consider a highly motivated foreclosure list. So as I said, there's a lot of different ways you can find different foreclosures, but that's just the way that I normally look for foreclosure lists in my Deal Machine account. If you have a different way, be sure to leave a comment below. Let the rest of us know. Hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up, or maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.